In a vibrant and bustling African village, where the sun kisses the earth with warmth and life, lived a young woman named In. The village was a kaleidoscope of colors, with thatched roofs, lively markets, and fields of gold and green stretching to the horizon. In this lively village, there was a farmer named Otieno. Otieno was well respected for his wealth but whispered about for his questionable morals. Because he has slept with almost all the maidens in the village, all in the name of, "I will give you job, just lay with me," he was a man in his late 40s, with a stout build, a thick mustache, and always seen wearing a wide-brimmed hat and colorful tunics. One day, Otieno approached In with an offer she couldn't refuse. He promised her a steady job in his fields and a chance to support her family. But little did she know, Otieno had ulterior motives. Otieno said, "In, my dear, work for me, and I promise you'll never have to worry about your family again." In smiling hesitantly and said, "Thank you, Otieno. I will do my best." In started working for Otieno, and for a while, everything seemed fine. But soon, Otieno began to make inappropriate advances towards her. In was caught between fear and the need to keep her job. Otieno said, "In, you know you can always come to me if you need anything at all." In nervously stepping back, "Thank you, Otieno, but I'm fine." The villagers began to notice the change in In. She seemed withdrawn and anxious. Rumors started to spread about Otieno's true nature. One of the villagers said, "Have you noticed In lately? She doesn't seem herself." Another one responded, "I heard Otieno has been making advances on her. That man is no good. I pity our village maidens, none of them could talk because who will believe them without a proof?" One evening, In confided in her best friend, Amina, and some maidens about Otieno's advances. Amina was shocked and vowed to help her friend. Other maidens who were also molested confessed to In after hearing her own plight. In said tearfully, "Amina, I don't know what to do. Otieno won't leave me alone." Amina replied angrily, "We can't let him get away with this. We need to find a way to expose him." Amina and In devised a plan to gather evidence against Otieno. They would record his advances and present them to the village elders. Amina told In that, "We'll need to be careful, but we can do this. For you, for all the women he's wronged." In nodding and said, "Yes, we must." Over the next few weeks, In courageously recorded Otieno's inappropriate behavior. It wasn't easy, but she knew it was the only way to stop him. With the evidence in hand, In and Amina presented it to the village elders. The confrontation was tense, but In's bravery shone through. One of the elders asked him, "Otieno, how do you explain this?" Otieno defensively said, "Lies. All lies." In responded firmly, "It's the truth. You can't deny it anymore." The village elders took swift action. Otieno was stripped of his status and forced to leave the village. Justice was served, and the village celebrated In's courage. One of the elders said, "Otieno, you have brought shame upon yourself and this village. You must leave at once." Villagers cheering hailing In. They were happy about the judgment. With Otieno gone, the village thrived once more. In became a symbol of strength and resilience, inspiring other women to stand up for themselves. In, smiling and said, "We did it, Amina. We really did it." Amina responded laughing, "Yes, we did. And the village is better for it." In a twist of fate, Otieno's departure turned out to be a comedic tragedy. He tried to start anew in a neighboring village but was immediately recognized and shunned for his past deeds. Otieno desperately said, "I just need a chance." Villagers answered mockingly, "Not here, Otieno. We know all about you." The village learned a valuable lesson about unity and justice. They grew closer, knowing that together they could overcome any challenge. One of the elders said, "Let this be a lesson to us all. We must always stand together against wrongdoing." villagers cheering and shout to unity and justice. In became a respected figure in the village, taking on a role as a leader and advocate for women's rights. Her story inspired many, and she was loved by all. She often reflected on her journey. From a frightened young woman to a leader in her community, she knew her story was a testament to the strength that lies within us all. Her life, filled with vibrant colors and the laughter of her people, was now a beacon of hope. In smiling to herself and said, "It's amazing how much we've grown. How much I've grown." Amina joining her saying, "And it's all because you had the courage to stand up." We all did. And so, the story of In and the corrupt farmer came to a close. It was a tale of resilience, justice, and the power of standing together. In's bravery had not only changed her life but had transformed the village forever. The lessons learned would be passed down through generations, ensuring that the spirit of unity and courage would never fade. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the story of In and the corrupt farmer. Remember, no matter the challenge, with courage and unity, we can overcome anything. Stay tuned for more inspiring tales from the heart of Africa.